Welcome to FDVN's channel. In today's video, we will introduce new lesson, Basic Grammar. The rule is this: nouns and pronouns preceding gerunds are, or at least, should be, possessive case. The rule itself is simple. Probably the greatest hurdle to applying it is that it requires working knowledge of what a gerund is. A gerund is a form of a verb ending in ing that is used as a noun while still conveying the meaning of a verb, distributors providing prompt notice, employees cooperating with the defense, licensees refraining from making prejudicial statements. Because a gerund functions as a noun, the noun or pronoun preceding it must be in the form that will allow it to modify another noun, the possessive form. The same rules of grammar apply to words modifying gerunds as would apply for other nouns. For example, it would be incorrect to say, "This is me office." We would say instead, "This is my office" using the possessive case because the pronoun my is modifying the noun office. So, likewise, it is incorrect to say, "Him signing the document made it official," and instead we would say, "His signing the document made it official." The rule extends to proper nouns and common nouns as well as pronouns, Jim signing the document and the officers signing the document. At times, using the possessive case before a gerund is awkward, particularly with compound modifiers. In those instances most authorities indulge exceptions. Better still, in most instances the sentence can be recast to avoid awkwardness without compromising grammar. Awkward: the landlord objected to Jim's and Nick's subleasing the premises. Permitted: the landlord objected to Jim and Nick's subleasing the premises. Better: the landlord objected to their subleasing the premises. Or, Jim and Nick were unable to sublease the premises because the landlord objected. Use of a or an with words beginning with an ha and an are indefinite articles referring to unspecified persons, places, or things. The article the is used with definite nouns, which refer to specific things. Use of or un with words beginning with an h. And un are indefinite articles referring to unspecified persons, places, or things. The article that is used with definite nouns, which refer to specific things. In choosing between and un, the general rule is that words that begin with a consonant sound use words that begin with a vowel sound use un. The determination between and un is based on the very next word irrespective of whether other words intercede between the article and the noun it modifies, an understandable mistake. The sound, and not the letter itself, is determinative, so words like usage, usual, unique, union, universal, and eulogy take because their initial sound is the consonant ya, while virtually everyone agrees that words like herb, honor, air, honest, and hour take un because their beginning consonant is silent, and the first articulated sound is a vowel. The general rule is relatively simple. Maestros busy themselves with exceptions involving h, where the h used to be silent but evolving pronunciation causes current confusion in words like history, historic, historical, hero, and hotel. For words like these, another dimension of pronunciation becomes relevant, that being how the is pronounced, whether as a long a as in pay, or as a schwa as in about. If the is pronounced as a long a, the glottal stop is negligible between and history, but if the is pronounced as a schwa, the glottal stop required to separate the two words is longer and more abrupt. So, while un was originally used with words like historical, because of the silent h, it is preferable even now over pronounced as a schwa. Who and whom are both c. Maestros are able to decipher which is appropriate in every situation. The difference is purportedly simple. According to grammar authorities, who is the subject both in questions and in statements, while whom is used as an object, usually a direct object or the object of a preposition. The distinction is often not as clear as it would seem, which is evidenced by the fact that virtually identical examples are sometimes offered by grammar authorities with differing conclusions, much like lawyers. Confusion arises because the usual sentence order is often inverted in questions, so the word that comes first is not always the subject. In fact, it's sometimes the object. Correct. Who is going to attend the closing? With whom will the corporate seal be kept? Whom should I ask about the financing statement? We all know who is the culprit and who is the victim. Incorrect. Who should I call to verify this information? Comment: this is incorrect because who is not the subject of the sentence, rather I is. Because this is a question, the order is inverted. That who is the direct object becomes obvious if the sentence is arranged in the regular order. I should call whom to verify this information. One trick that is sometimes helpful is to replace who or whom with he or him, matching whom with him since both end in m. Another clue is that whom is always the correct choice after a preposition. Sometimes, the best first step is to untangle the sentence construction to make a statement so the subject and direct object fall in their usual places.